Donovan went from a fast food worker to earning 120K through a tech job that he was able to get with no degree and no experience, and he was able to do that in a short period of time. Welcome to Happily Ever Tech, where we show you how it's possible to get into tech even with no experience or no degree.
One so
It's
far.
going good, man. I've closed a deal a day this week, so it's been a deal a day for my group.
A deal a day. What are you doing?
I work at Angie as an inside sales representative, so we sell our product to service providers, so typically like contractors out in the area. And I have sold a deal a day with the help of my amazing team.
Oh my gosh, man. I feel like I'm selling a deal every month. So you must have some nice commission checks you're coming your way, right?
Coming my way next Wednesday, yes.
Yeah. That's the fun part about tech sales is you get to sell the deals, you get the flow, you get to speak with the customers, you make the cold calls, which we'll talk a little bit about today. Your process learning that, but when I close a deal, it takes like a month or two for me to get paid out. So
Mhm.
it's always that patience of okay, I want to get that commission check, I want to see it hit my bank, but it takes a little bit of patience.
Exactly.
So I see Donovan when I was researching for our conversation today. My understanding is you spent 2 years at McDonald's. You worked your way up there a bit. You got involved with course careers, and now you're closing a deal a day in tech sales. Why don't you take us back maybe 6 months, a year, where you were at mentally, what you were doing, and just where you were at in life?
Okay, so I know how it looks on my LinkedIn because of how long it is,
Yeah,
but it was actually
yeah.
only I think 5 months. So I'm actually
Okay.
18. So I graduated high school, right? Right after graduating high school, I was all around guy. I was in the band program, played 8 instruments. I was an all around wrestler. But I didn't accept any of the scholarship offers because I just didn't want to go into debt, right? So I was gonna go to the military. Something happened after I scored like a 91 on the ASVAB, and I said, "Dude, I need to make money ASAP." So
Yeah.
I was just like working 3 jobs. I was working at a McDonald's, a warehouse, and a vending machine company. I learned how to speak Spanish at that McDonald's. Believe it or not, it was like in 5 months I learned how to speak Spanish, dude. It was crazy. But as I was going through there, I met this guy. His name was Chris G. I'm not sure if you are familiar with him. Like he's a partner with the guy for FinTech. Um,
No.
so Chris G, I paid him, and basically he told me to get into tech sales. If you have an entrepreneurial mindset, I was like, okay. And so I just popped on YouTube. It feels like it was yesterday. I popped on YouTube. I was at the warehouse. I was like, okay, tech sales. And then you actually popped up first. And so I saw some of your videos, and then you had showed us your studio, and I was like, dude, this guy's studio is amazing with the jacuzzi and everything like that. And so obviously that led to course careers, and I joined course careers from that point.
Man, it sounds like your life's completely changed. We're here together. You're in the studio with me right now, Donovan. So we're live. We're talking to the people. You're a versatile dude because I don't know many people who are running out there on the band, but also ready to get down on the mat and start wrestling someone. So I mean, that makes you a really unique guy. It seems like you're driven and entrepreneurial minded. You want to really live life on your terms, control your own destiny. It seems like you're driven in that way. You're way ahead than I was at 18. I'll tell you that is a fact. I was literally spending all my time playing video games, just not really thinking about anything. I certainly wasn't thinking about money like you were. What do you think led you to think at 18, you know what? I don't want to get in debt. I want to start making money instead of losing money.
Okay. So a big factor was my parents. Number one, my mom, she does have her PhD, and then she was in debt. And then my dad, he started his own company. And so I saw how much these two were making, and I was like, okay, my dad, he's an entrepreneur. So this guy, he's making his type of money, and that's possible. And then it was just, I had some super crazy experience during the summer. I was like, dude, money, 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 money. I don't know how I'm gonna get it, but I'm gonna get it.
And what was that like earning money with the warehouse job, with the McDonald's job? I know I have worked manual labor jobs before. I've mowed lawns, I've washed dishes, I've been a babysitter. I've done a lot of different odd jobs for that hourly wage. And you're in this place where it's tough on your body, and you're trading your time for money, and it's impossible to get ahead. You're making maybe 15, even 20 an hour, which I was doing that at one point. I was like, man, I'm getting ahead. But then you're sitting there and you're like, okay, 8 hours times 20. I'm
Exactly.
never going to be able to get ahead in life. So why don't you share what that was like working multiple jobs, and why you were like, I got to find another way to make money.
So for me, dude, when I was working those multiple jobs, the money was coming in, but I just never had the time to spend it. So it wasn't even, it was like I'm working so much that I can't even enjoy life, right? And so I was like, there has to be something else. So I was just looking for an insane amount of different courses, insane amount of different things that could shoot me to the next level. I knew I was an intelligent individual. I knew I was hardworking. So I was like, I need to get in somewhere. I need to break into somewhere. And then technology sales was the thing to break into after I saw you guys' videos and course careers.
What was it about technology sales? Because I had a similar revelation. I was like, man, tech sales, I could make money basically sitting at a desk at home, and I'm not trading my time for money as much. I mean, I'm getting a salary, but I also can sort of get paid based on my performance, so I can control my destiny. I think I have good enough communication skills. Let's give it a go. So I really lucked my way into tech, but what was it about your research that intrigued you enough to really go through with finding a way to get hired in tech sales?
Okay, so I would really say Chris G. When I saw Chris G, he was like, dude, I'm working an hour or two a day. I'm making like 80, ninety
Oh
thousand
man.
dollars a year. And it's like I'm doing this, this is my lifestyle, this is what I'm doing, and he has think about that. You're working 1 hour a day, you're making $80,000 a year, you're 23, and so I saw that, I'm like, dude, if he can do it, I can because I can learn from this guy. I can learn from people who've already done
Yeah.
it. And then that's when you guys.
Yeah, no, I totally respect that mindset. I'm always looking for people that are just a step ahead of me, and I'm asking myself, what can I learn from them? Rather than looking at what they've accomplished and think less of myself or compare myself to them, I'm like, what can I learn from this person so that I can hopefully get to where they're at? And it sounds like you stumbled upon Course Careers. And I know that we've helped thousands of students get hired in tech sales. There's so many great testimonials on the website that I listen to folks that similar situation at different places in life, but you didn't want to get in the debt. You wanted a better way to make money. So why don't you talk about what that experience was like with Course Careers? Because when you're working multiple jobs, you're super busy, McDonald's, warehouse, and it's tough to get in tech without that tech experience or even sales experience. So talk about that experience with Course Careers and maybe how that equipped you to start applying, to find the opportunities, to learn about if you would be a good fit for it. Why don't you take us back to what that experience was like for you? Because I'm sure there's a lot of folks out there similar to you, Donovan, that are like, you know what, this guy's 18 and he went from working multiple hourly jobs to now getting in tech sales. And now, I mean, look at you, you're smiling, you're excited. Like we've got stuff to look forward to now. So
Exactly.
to all those people out there that are looking to improve their circumstances like you were able to do, what was it about the Course Careers experience that really helped you get to that next level?
I would say our group and the curriculum, right? The curriculum was so perfect, right? Not only just the curriculum, but everything you guys provided. It even so down to the books, right? These books, even in my company, as I'm going through it right now, these books are still being used in my company. The things that we were taught in course careers are still being used in my company, right? And going from those hourly jobs to this, it was just so unrealistic because me and my brother Christopher Dilworth, David, it's like I'm sitting here, I'm working 8 hours a day, and it's not even as if I'm working. I'm literally just chilling. I'm talking to my team. We're discussing our goals, what we need to accomplish for the day. And then after I'm done, I'm just done. I can do what I want to do. I can go do where I can go for a jog. I can do whatever. It's like it's a better quality of life. I can work from anywhere. It was just the quality of life that you get. It's unmatched. It's unmatched.
Yeah, yeah. So it sounds like that work-life balance, you like that a lot more, being in a knowledge profession, being able to sit at the desk, do your job, and then get out of the office and not being on your feet all day. You mentioned the curriculum being perfect, and it seems like really providing you real world skills because the things you learned you're actually applying in the real world. And I know that this is something I hear from a lot of students is college. I mean, what are you going to do with those accounting tables? It's like, okay, maybe I'll be an accountant, but most of it's just, okay, art history. I don't need
Exactly.
this. I want to learn how to cold call. I want to learn how to prospect and do that. So what maybe really stuck out about the course curriculum that resonated with you so much?
I would say the cold calling practice. The cold calling practice,
Yeah.
especially the group, the fact that we have such a humongous group of people that are willing to help, willing to actually push
Yeah.
you through, right? Going through that portion, set me up so perfectly for the position that I'm in right now that I'm coming in and I'm ahead of my peers. And my peers are mostly like
Yeah.
these guys are like 25. Some of them all the way up to like 50. It's like, and I'm young, I'm knowledgeable, I'm able to learn, I'm still coachable. It's like that group,
Yeah.
everything like that cold calling group pushed me to the next level. I love it.